Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another Impossible Challenge round in PGA Tour 2K25. Today, we're going to take on the course Greek Isles AG, designed by the legend Alan Greenspan, and the ultimate goal is to shoot even or better. Now, on the screen right now, you can see the previous courses I've played in this series, the score on each, so we're trying to activate one or all four of four different scoring tiers. Tier 1, 18 over or better. Tier 2 is 8 over or better. Tier 3 is 3 over or better. Then Tier 4 is the ultimate goal of this Impossible Challenge series, which is even or better or an ace during the round. So last week, we took on Oakmont Country Club, perfect time alongside the US Open, and we played a great round of golf. We activated 3 tiers on that one with a 3 over par, and the week before that, well, we activated Tier 1, and then the week before that, we did not talk about Week 1 of this series. You can see it on screen. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now today, we take on another course by Alan Greenspan, kind of like we did in Week 1, right? Well, exactly like we did in Week 1, but this course is not as difficult as the Predator AG. So the Impossible Challenge settings are back tees, which on this course are the blue tees, playing 8,866 yards. Pin location number 4, very high winds blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways and greens, very fast green speeds, and the default time of day and weather. Now, I do want to point out, I played this course twice in the Impossible Challenge series in PGA 2K23, so in the last game in this series, and I shot a 20 over the first time and then a 7 over the second time. So we're going to compare our round here in PGA Tour 2K25 with the scores from the last game, with obviously the ultimate goal is to shoot even today. Let's go ahead and dive right in, everybody. Make your predictions. How many tiers will I activate today, and what score will I get? If y'all get some enjoyment and want to continue to see the Impossible Challenge series here on the channel, y'all know what to do. Drop a like and leave a comment down below, and subscribe for plenty more content. But I'm feeling good today. Swing has been great. We just got to go out there and play focused golf.
My name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today. No question.
And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. Now let's smash this ball into that fairway and get things on the go.
Yeah, so AG has remastered and remade this course for 2K25, and here we are. You get to see this iconic tee shot. So if y'all did not know, this is inspired from a classic course from the Tiger Woods game, Greek Isles. So, wow. I also forgot how difficult this beginning hole is, right? Better hit a couple practice swings here. I'm going to go ahead and predict today first tier 4. I mean, last time I played this in 2K23, I shot a 7 over. I don't know why I would shoot better in this game, because I'm worse at this game than the last game. I'm just feeling good today. See? And yes, I'm going to focus up just like I did last week at Oakmont. If that would have rolled into the heavy rough, that would have been a nightmare.
First cut.
Now, I do anticipate that in this game, this green is going to stop. Because in the last game, this was one of those greens you hit up and it would just keep coming back. I don't think that's going to be the case this time. I'm going to hit probably a lob wedge. No, I don't know if that gets there. We're going to do a lofted 56-degree wedge.
I think this one's coming up short from the rough.
We were in the light rough.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually.
Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, we were in the light rough. I didn't know if I made the first mistake of the day. Oh, I did make the first mistake of the day. We don't talk about it. I see the... Ryan, you mean the elevation change? Okay. It's all right. This is what I'm used to on this course. I'm still predicting a Tier 4 activation Impossible tier today. Okay.
Okay, here's your 4th.
What? Well, do you remember when I said it will stop here? Well, it will. Probably not from here. We don't have a short enough super flop, but we're going to sure try.
Oh my, this might go down.
That was sick.
Setting up here for the bogey.
Okay, I'll take a bogey here any day. This is a very difficult first hole. I made it a lot tougher. I didn't even play the elevation change. What was I doing?
And nice putt.
You all
Let's
are
move on.
asking yourself the same
And
question.
after
Like,
that one,
Ryan,
you
what
are
were
sitting
you
at
doing?
1 over par.
Clearly, I wanted to lose, you know? Like, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Well,
All right, par 5 for the
Well,
second hole. Let's pipe this
yeah,
one up.
I didn't want to win with that shot, but I want to win now. Hit the send button, Ryan. You saw Jerry giving Ryan the strategy. Like, I've never seen anything like this before, Ryan.
Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here.
I hope so too, and we're going to have an opportunity to send this. If this is in the fairway, I'm going for this. Thank you for going into the rough,
And
right?
I'm okay with that. We just barely snuck into this first cut.
That's a gift, because I promise you all, I would have went for this. From the light rough? Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? Well, do you want to get tier 4 activation or not? What I say.
My worst fears realized. Heading to the bunker.
Yes.
Okay, and from the green side.
When
bunker,
John said
let's,
my
nestle this one
worst
in nice
fear
and close.
realized, I thought for sure that was going in the water when he said that. But like, I struck that to perfection. Okay, everybody remain calm. Just act like you've been here before, even though we haven't. Let's act like we have, and let's send this one in for an eagle.
Come on, get in, get in.
Oh my goodness. Into
We did
the
it!
cup. For
Get
eagle.
in there!
Get out of that sand.
Come on! Okay, calm down. What happened to act like you've been there before, Ryan? Well, we haven't. We haven't been here.
Okay, that'll bring it down to 1 under.
I don't even know what to say. You know,
And
get
a
your
heads
coffee
up,
whenever you're
this
drinking.
hole,
No coffee for me
tailwind
tonight.
Blowing with
Uh,
the ball.
Doctor always tells me to cut down on caffeine at night, so I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper Zero. So that's going to be the drink of the night instead of coffee, so. I'm sure my... The reasoning, like, you're like, Ryan, you realize you replaced coffee. You don't put sugar in your coffee, right? You drink it black. And you replaced it with a sugary drink. Well, it's Coke Zero. I mean, it's not Coke Zero. It's Dr. Pepper Zero. There's no sugar, right? It surely tastes like there's sugar. It's amazing, but yeah, yeah. Wait, is there caffeine? I just always assume that a zero drink does not have caffeine, but okay, let's just move on. Does it have? I hope it doesn't have caffeine. Just play golf. Imagine that. Imagine my replacement
Oh my
for
goodness. you
drinks at
hammered it.
night still has caffeine. There's no shot. I'm not even going to look. I don't want to know. If you all know, please just lie to me in a comment. Just lie to me. Please.
And here's your
We had an eagle,
second
everybody.
shot on the third.
Like, it's going to be hard for me to get my focus after that. Like, I spent a minute talking about Dr. Pepper, right? And coffee, and I don't even know what to say, right? What just happened? Okay, let's not get carried away here. You can't get this up and over, right? Well, hold on. A 2-iron, not in this wind, you can't. Yeah, that's unfortunate. In this wind, there's no shot. Oh, this course is insane. Who made this? Oh, yeah. AG. What a designer. Hey, big shout out and thank you to Alan Greenspun, creating so many great courses, recreated a lot, a lot of my favorite courses from the classic Tiger Woods games and other fantasy courses as well. What a legend. And we're in the fairway. That's about all you could do here.
And
If
we
you
are
go for that,
well
you're going to be off the
above
rock. No
green
chance
from
for a
here.
par.
We might need a little bit less club.
We're sitting at 1 under. 144, downhill 21 feet.
Nice little draw onto this one.
Might be a bit long.
That's just fine. It's going to stop, right?
And
Right?
in actuality,
Thank you.
you are on the green, so well done. Nice shot. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long.
Extremely
So it
long,
looks like it
only
has a little
27
bit
feet,
of a
John.
break to the left.
Yeah, I mean, not much break at all. All right. I'm feeling good tonight, everybody.
Well, this one's looking okay. Continues to be online. Will it go? Oh,
Trying to remain
yes,
calm.
That'll go down. Nicely done.
Just another day at the office on the Impossible Challenge, right? What else is new? This is what we always do here. If you're new to this challenge series, yeah, this is how it goes. Yeah. This is exactly
And after
how it
that hole,
always
you're
goes.
currently 1 under.
This is when I start to lose my focus. But you all will remember, June 20th, 2025. I had to look up the date.
Yeah, you might need a little more power. We've got a
20th,
headwind
2040,
on this hole.
2025. Okay, everything's fine. I'm starting to get real nervous all of a sudden. Tier 1 activated. Tier 2 activated. Tier 3 activated. Tier 4 activated. Tier 0 not rage quitting. I forgot about that new one after the Predator AG activated. Okay, that's mean as can be. 20 miles per hour winds. We have like almost the max here. I mean, that's the intention, but still. I think we have to hit a partial 3 wood. What in the world is going on? Okay. Don't try this at home.
Nicely done. You got some good
Wow,
contact
still an underswing, which killed it, but it may roll up. You know, without the underswing, I think it would have been right next to it. That's just wishful thinking, right?
there. 30 feet to the cup.
Now, I want you all to know,
We got an uphill putt here, moving to the
this
right.
is one of those courses that you've seen the difficulty so far, very challenging. You've seen nothing yet. 30 feet, uphill 1 foot. Not much break here. Got to get aggressive here. Definitely not leaving this one short. Well, I didn't leave it short. I
Ooh,
misread
that's too
it.
bad.
Great
Okay,
speed,
let's
though.
drain this and get our par.
Okay, we'll take it.
Okay, moving on to the next.
That eagle sure looks good, right? You realize that
currently
eagle could have
1
been
under
a
for the
quadruple
day.
bogey. Going for that is a terrible decision. I hit the perfect shot. If I didn't, any off on swing path or contact in that light rough, it was
Careful out
dead.
there. The wind's blowing right to left.
That was the craziest decision I made in the Impossible Challenge series. No, the craziest decision I made was to play Central Park AG in PGA 2K23. And I played it for 66 weeks.
Oh,
That's perfection.
man, did you ever send that one?
I
Looks like
told you
got
all,
the downslope.
my
This could
swing's
run
been
out.
feeling good this week. I had a good feeling about the Impossible Challenge round this week. Getting really nervous though now. Impossible Challenge rounds, they just add a different dynamic,
And
you know,
second
like,
shot here on the 5th.
you know the odds are stacked against you, right? Like, you know that. And then when you start playing good, it's just like, you know what's at stake. Okay. Remember, act like you've been there before. That's right. I'm going driver off the deck. We've been here before. All day, every day. Hit the send button, Ryan.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and
That's
be on your
perfection.
way.
It's going to bounce right. Well, it didn't bounce right. That is insane.
putting for eagle here on this one. Woo,
You know,
good
if
stuff.
somebody from Dr. Pepper happens to be out
300
there
cards
watching
to
a
take this.
random PGA
This putt's
2K25
going
Impossible
left to right
Challenge
pretty
video,
hard.
you know, that that might be the new drink of the channel. Like, you know, whatever, for whatever reason, Dr. Pepper. Okay, the drink of champions. What can I say? You know, if somebody from Dr. Pepper wants to sign Ryan Gamer as official athlete, you know, imagine. Wouldn't that be hilarious after this video? That would be so funny. Okay, just play the game, Ryan. This is an eagle putt. What a putt.
Zooming by the hole.
Tap in birdie. If you all have not played this course, you
one
don't know
is
how challenging
for
it
the
is,
bird.
just give it a chance. This is insane.
All right, that putt'll go. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under.
Some of you are checking the bottom of the screen. Is this the Gamer Ability YouTube channel? Is that Ryan Gamer?
So you
Yes.
can use the wind
Yes,
on
it
this
is. I'm
hole. It's
just
left
as
to
shocked
right.
as you all are, but okay. Act like you've been there before. That's right. I'm not shocked. I'm determined. I think this is another par 4 you can't get there in 2. You might be able to get there in 2 over this mountain, but it's a big risk. And I guess we have to decide, do we take that risk? I mean, we're
That'll do
playing
nicely.
great.
And 200 yards or so to the pin.
That's the green? You don't say. That's the green. Okay.
Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that.
Huh. So
Okay, the
that got
ball's below
over in
your
PGA
feet on this one.
2K20.
You might want to go a little bit
3.
left than normal.
Okay, that's good to know. Because we used to be able to get this shot. We did get that shot over and let it on the green once. And it went off the back of the green. So, okay, now, oh, no. Well, the question becomes, do you just go ahead and declare unplayable, or do you hit the shot? And I'm serious. I think we've got to pull out like a pitching wedge. 50-degree wedge, and just put this onto the fairway. Yep, that barely got over. Oh my goodness.
Going
What
right
was I
of the
thinking?
pin.
Off the drive. I mean, the second shot, but I will say,
Let's get
in
out of this green
2K23, I
side
know I
rough
got it over that mountain.
cleanly.
Maybe that's been changed, or I don't know. 39 yards, uphill 15 feet. Let's go, let's pitch it up. That's it.
Whoa, you almost got that.
Wow, that hit firm. Okay.
Okay, let's pop this on the green. Move on.
One time.
Oh, the chip's denied. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. This one
Okay.
just has a little tiny break to the right, I think.
It's all right.
Oh,
Hold it.
and now this from 4 feet. Just one over at the moment.
Welcome to Greek Isles.
And the 7th hole, we have a par 4.
Okay, we got to shake it off. Tier 1 activated, Tier 2 activated, Tier 3 activated, Tier 4 we don't talk about. But what do I always say? It's not about the mistakes you make. It's how you respond after those mistakes. Come on. Most unexpected double bogey on that hole. It's
Tee
tough,
shots
don't get me
looking decent.
wrong, but it's not that tough. We did a good job laying that up. We hit a terrible... We hit an okay chip shot. The problem was
Second shot
the
here on
putt
the
for
7th.
double. It should have been at worst a double. Triple should have never been on the table, but here we are, a par 4. Of course it is. I could hit it a lot further in 2K23. That's a big factor of playing courses in the new game, right? From the old game. Here we go.
That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it.
Like, gotta hit a driver off the deck there and hope we get lucky. And did. Actually, please get off the green. Thank you. Wasn't about to putt that. I can tell you that right now.
Setting up for our third
Thank you
shot.
for going off the green. This is very flop-inable, I think. Yeah, I think it is. In a pitching wedge flop. Into the wind.
Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly.
I was not expecting it to stop that fast, but I mean, we'll take it. Well, we were into an upslope where the ball's sitting right now, so it kind of makes sense, but still, was not expecting that. Come on, Ryan, one time. Get in!
And just
Come
one
on!
stroke over par at the moment.
Everybody remain calm. Cheers.
Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole.
You know, all that talk about Ryan Gamer getting a potential deal at Dr. Pepper and then a triple bogey, right? Jerry, they're the caddy. Jerry was on the phone with Dr. Pepper and during that hole, and they just hung up on him. Oh, okay. Calm down. Everything's fine. It's got to be a partial driver here. A nightmare of a shot, but you all realize if we ace this, that is a tier 4 activation. What I always say is never look down at the comments until you see the round, right? Because you never know when there's going to be an ace. And you don't want that to be spoiled, right?
Well, we're going to the sand.
We still got
Get up
more
and outta here.
opportunities, right? There's plenty more par 3s left, everybody. Okay, let's pick this one close. You know, if you remember, if you watched my content in 2K23, it was that shot right
almost
there
went
that
down.
saved us as Central
All right,
Park
give this a
AG.
tap.
The pick shot in the last game, it wasn't called the pick shot, but it was a pick shot that we all hit from the sands. A full loft and a backspun splash shot, very forgiving, and it stuck just like a pick shot in this game. It's just called a pick shot in this game. But yeah, basically in the possible challenge
Right, now
series,
let's
what I
see what
found
the
out
scorecards
in the
say.
last game,
Okay.
being in
sitting at
bunkers is
1
sometimes the
over
best
par.
place to play from. So if you can miss, you want to miss in the
Now
sand,
the par
right?
4
If you do
ninth.
miss. It's better not to miss, obviously. Now, is that tree in the way? I'm going to say 100% it is in the way. So the wind is actually perfect for this. This is a very scoreable golf hole that I
That's a good
remember, but I do
contact on
think
that
those little pillars up there, or those trees, yeah, the trees, I'm pretty sure those are in play. We're about to find out, right? We need another birdie, though. 2 would be
All right,
great.
let's have a good second shot here on the 9th.
You're kidding. This course is insane. 241 left? Are we going to have to go driver off the deck? Up? There's no way this gets up, is there? No, it doesn't. A 3-wood barely gets up. It does, though. This is crazy. I'm not going to lay up on a par 4? I think I have to, though. No, I can't do it. I can't. The craziest thing I've ever heard to lay up on a par 4. We went through that tree. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Greek Isles and AG. What a legend AG is there. I believe AG was there and he just pulled that tree over to the left. Or maybe that's Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny seems to follow these impossible challenge courses. He just never
Setting up here,
usually
green side
uses
rough.
his magnet for you, right? He usually just takes the ball on the green and just sends it. We got lucky, though. 21 yards, uphill 2 feet. I like a chip here. I like a... Ooh. I also like a flop shot. Because a flop shot, we can stick it. Yep, that's the way. It's got to be a 60-degree flop. That felt terrible. Well, it wasn't, so... the swing wasn't great, but... Hold on. Swing wasn't great, and result was bad, as you expect.
This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you.
Thank you, John.
This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit.
Yeah, John is dead on that. Most of the break is at the end, and I don't think it's going to break much. We're hitting this very firm. One time.
Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it?
You're kidding.
Just 4 feet left on this one.
That was such a good putt. Look what we're left with. A 4-footer with a whole lot of movement. Okay. 2 over the front is really good. Should have been better with the way we played. Like, that's a
Okay, you are
great
at
front
2
nine.
over
That
par.
triple hurts. Without that triple, we're 1 under, but woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Here we go. 10th hole, par 4. Let's give this a go.
Take a breath. Sounds like I can't breathe, right? Take a breath, Ryan. Okay. 480-yard par 4. We can do this. I believe. YouTube, I need you to believe.
This drive is moving.
Without your all's belief, I don't believe this is Without your all's belief, I don't believe this is possible.
Here we go. Setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club.
154. Downhill 37, uphill 37. Let's not get that wrong. Okay. Calm down. I like the club here. I like this a lot.
Close your eyes. I think we're in the rough. Well,
It could have been a whole lot
unfortunately,
worse.
We missed the green here.
The swing was not great. I don't think the shot setup was terrible. The swing was not good. Okay. This is very chip-inable, though. I like 11-yard chip shot, uphill 1 foot. We're hitting it to an upslope, which is nice.
Oh, it could be.
Get
And
in,
that'll go
baby!
down for the
Our
birdie.
second hole
Nice
out
chip.
today. A chip and an eagle. Oh my. Okay. I'm shocked, everybody. But we can't putt today. But we could sure chip
And, you're
and
1 over
splash.
par currently.
Or that was a pick shot, right? It was a pick shot we made, yeah. I believe that was a pick shot. Whatever it was. Fantastic.
Okay, it's a lengthy par 4.
Okay. Tier 1 activated. Tier 2 activated. Tier 3 activated. Tier 4 1 away. Or an ace and a par 3 away. I think the 1 away is a lot closer. Par 4? This course is nuts. What have you done, AG? What have you done again? He's done perfection is what he's
Dear,
done.
look at that go.
Well, I'm not convinced we can get there in 2 anyways. That's
Get
a
out of
rough,
This is a little
rough
spinachy for my
bounce,
liking.
right? Wow. Okay. Well, there's no way to get this there from the heavy stuff. We just got to put this into the fairway. Unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Look at the lie. That's
Well,
all we
you
can
might not have
do.
enough out of the rough here.
John, we were laying up.
All right, first
That's
cut.
unlucky.
Let's do this.
John says you might not have enough. We're 91 yards short. I tell you, John, some things never change. I'm serious. When we get to the Impossible Challenge, John is way meaner. He 100% is. Have you all noticed that? This is week 4 of this challenge in PGA 2K25, our 4th course, our 4th week. Like, John is meaner than all my other rounds on the channel. It's going to come off to the left into the wind. I am drawing this into the wind as well. So this should be perfect.
This one's drawing.
That's it. That's the one. Just
There
beautiful.
we go. That's cooking on this approach.
That's for par.
Wouldn't it be nice to save par here?
That's the focus I need from here on out. I may not talk on the greens once. That may be my new thing. No talking on the greens, right? When you get on that dance floor, it's only focus.
On the round currently.
We can do this. When I was hitting the range and in the other rounds this week, I just knew
we got a par 5 on
that this was going to be a special week. And I'm still nervous, but this could be the day. 716-yard par 5. You have to be kidding me. AG doesn't joke. Right? Like, AG doesn't joke, so...
in for a landing on the fairway.
All right. And on the last game, this was fine. I could drive it over 300, right? On this game, with my technician build, I drive it 278. Not ideal for Impossible Challenge courses. I need to build out a powerhouse just for these challenges. Well, no, because then I would never hit it anywhere close. We got to get the caddy book out here because we got to leave ourselves a chance. Driver off the deck is not the play. We've got to carry this like, oh my, like 240? That's our layup fairway? That's our layup fairway. You're kidding. Well, we're going to get saved by the sand here.
Setting up here now for our
Saved by the
shot.
sand is a strong word, but I mean, it's better than what it could have been, right? So, huh. Look at, what is this? This is nuts. What am I looking at? A mega fade, I guess. That's actually really good. That's all we could really do there. Wasn't the prettiest of swings. We happened to miss to the right at the bottom and the top.
Looking at about 195 yards.
When I say we, I don't mean you all. You're like, I didn't miss. I mean me and the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer. 196. Downhill 2 feet. I love it. A default 2-iron. Nothing fancy. Gonna come off to the right. Into the wind, and then we're gonna fade it a bit. That's it. That's it. That is the picture perfect club. It's gonna roll too far. Please stay in the light stuff.
What's unlucky?
Okay.
Missed the green on that approach.
Look, Ryan's saying, I thought you said aim there. No, Jerry's like, no, I told you to aim 2 feet that way. It'd be in the hole. Oh. This is very chip-itable. Basically, you want to barely get this up over that slope, let it trickle on down from right to left. Just like that.
Coming
Too
through
soft.
with the chip.
Close club face by negative
All right,
11
for
degrees,
the
which is
bogey.
very forgiving on chip shots, but still, it might have been in without that. I'll take a bogey there any day.
Okay, let's see what the next
716-yard
has in
hole
store for us.
in that wind, right in our
Right now, you're
face.
2
Yeah,
over.
right. Okay.
Heads
Let's
up.
get down to
Wind
business.
Going right to left on this one.
It points me out for those of you that are new to my content in 2K25. You probably haven't heard this story, but my wife always says when I get serious when I'm gaming, like when I get like into it, I'll always fix my glasses. So say, you know, you can tell Ryan is getting serious when he fixes his glasses and just gets dialed in, right? Oh my, 226. This is a nightmare. Are you kidding me? This one? I forgot about this hole. Okay. You're at the course's will here. Whatever the course wants to do, it'll do. And I think 2-iron, because of the wind, is going to help us a bit. You're at the course's will, though.
Well, your approach is heading a little leftward.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And from
Thank you.
the green side bunker.
To the legend, Alan Greenspun. What an absolute legend. And look, I don't dedicate usually in an impossible challenge round, but AG, wherever you are out there on the World Wide Web, this one's for you, Alan. Come on.
Oh, man.
If that would have went in, would have jumped out of my seat, ran around the house, maybe even ran around the neighborhood.
Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next.
You know, I think that there might be caffeine in
Okay,
Dr.
2 over
Pepper Zero,
par at the moment.
because I feel energized right now. It could be that we're 2 over through 13 holes at an impossible golf course I never would have imagined, or
Looks like
the
we're
Dr.
ready to
Pepper
go
Zero
here on the
has caffeine.
14th.
Don't forget to lie to me in your comments. The only time I'll tell you all to lie to me. Yeah, it definitely does have caffeine, Ryan. It definitely does. I can feel it. Getting energized right now. There's no way that doesn't have sugar. There's no way it doesn't have caffeine. So the 0 means nothing. That's what I'm beginning to learn about any drink that says 0. Okay, focus on the golf. 523, downhill 72-yard par 4? You're kidding. What do we even hit here? In this wind, this is an absolute nightmare. It is the impossible challenge. Huh. We've got to hit that fairway? You're kidding. We can't get it down here because of the wind, right? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no.
Oh, that's
Thank
no good.
you. John,
All right,
it
balls
could have
above
been a
your feet
lot
on this one.
worse.
Just letting you know.
Thanks, John. John's here giving us tips, right? I can tell you never played the game before. That would have been actually hilarious if John said that. It's basically what he said, though. You ever seen a swing path that bad? Welcome to the new Evo swing. Well,
Was a good one.
you know, I could see why you all like Friday Impossible,
This shot's about
Friday mornings Impossible
145
Challenge
yards
rounds. Like,
out.
they're intense sometimes. They're filled with a lot of adventure and a lot of good laughs and some fun times. It's stressful, I'll tell you that right now. It's the most stressful videos on the channel. But you all seem to like them, so here we are. Continuing the Impossible Challenge in 2K25. And yeah, here we go. Send this into the hole. Look at this. This is perfect. 143 into this wind. It's a normal 8-iron. Just don't miss left. Fade this into the wind, and we're perfect. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up!
Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in.
Yes! Come on! Okay. All right.
4 feet
Remain
left.
calm, right?
And
I'm
2
shocked.
strokes above par
That is the
currently.
greatest par of my career. The greatest par of my career. That is an insane shot. Yeah, I mean, we almost made it for
And now
birdie.
the 15th hole. This one is a par 4.
Okay, get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. Okay. That's it.
This one's about 105 yards out.
15, 16, 17, 18. We need 2 birdies. 103. Uphill 1 foot.
Well, maybe this will kick left.
It hit the fringe
stroke. We're
instead
on
of
the
the green, but it still
Here's a putt
stopped.
from 17 feet out.
But if that hits the green, it's
Looks like a
perfect.
bit of a
It's going to
break in
bounce
this one
right
to
to
the right.
left. Okay. 17 feet. Things just got real serious, everybody. Visualize the ball. Visualize it rolling. Visualize it till it goes in. We need to harness our inner JJ Spawn. Congrats to JJ Spawn winning the US Open. Incredible golf, and his putting was spectacular. And that final putt he hit, that 64-foot putt, we need one of those right now on this 17-footer.
Nicely played.
There's one! Ryan Gamer harnessing his JJ
And you're
Spawn.
sitting at 1 over for the round.
Come on. All right. Wow. Calm down. Act like you've been there before.
Left to right on this hole.
We need one more birdie, but it's important to realize we also can't have another bogey on very tough golf holes. This course is nuts. The length of this course with this technician build is outrageous. You should not play it with the technician. You should be a sculptor. You should be a powerhouse, probably sculptor. But yeah, probably magician, you know, something like that. But not this one. 561-yard par 4. Welcome to the nightmare at Greek Isles. Gonna draw this one into the wind. I tell you, AG did such a great job at this. Brings back so many great memories from the classic Tiger Woods games. And, you know, I've not played this course in a long time, and I feel like it does stay true to the original.
This one
And, like,
from the rough.
wow, it's awesome. We can't hit a driver off the deck now. We're not in the fairway. That's unfortunate. Okay, we just got to put this up into the fairway. Draw it a bit. Let the wind take it. I tell you, these par 4s are insane. Like, it's just, they're impossible. It is the impossible challenge, but like, wow.
And that'll stay in the rough. And this is our 3rd shot.
Okay. This is our wheelhouse. This is what we do. This is what we do in the career mode on the channel. We've done this 1,000 times. Draw it into the wind. Send it close.
This shot's looking good.
That's
nice
it.
little draw.
That's it. That's it. That's all we needed. And then funnel down. That's all we needed.
I like it. I like what you did there. Okay, this one for par.
Can't really see the line very good. Okay. Here we go. One time. One time.
1 over for the day.
Okay, everything's fine.
And now on to 17. This one's a par 3.
Oh, no. Does this bring back some memories to anybody who watched my 2K23 Impossible Challenge rounds? Remember, we don't talk about number 17? Well, the reason we don't talk about this hole, if you want to go back, have a funny laugh, go watch it. Oh. Oh, no. You gotta hit a 3-wood here. Like, you just... I've been there, done that. On other clubs, and... Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's a par 3, there's a way until you play this one. Then you're like, oh, you can't ace this one. That's right. Please get lucky. If I get lucky, get in the sand. If I get lucky, get in the sand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's impossible. Yeah, you can pull out a 2-iron there. Look at Ryan, look at Jerry like, what are you supposed to do?
All right,
Who
let's
made
make
this?
A short stay at the beach.
And Jerry's like, Alan Greenspan did. Oh, that's right. Okay. You're kidding. Wow, that lie, the sand did not affect it at all. And now we're left with the buried lie just barely off the green. Okay, we got to make this. Got to make it. One time. Come on, come on.
Ooh, I didn't love seeing that.
What an effort.
And this one for bogey.
Oh, I mean, that's a great shot. It's okay.
All right.
Good bogey on a very difficult hole, but the question is, can we get an eagle on the 18th? And, well, I don't remember the 18th. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say
now we
yes.
get to tee it up here on the par 5.
617-yard par 5. Is there any shortcuts here? I don't think that's a shortcut. What have you done, AG? Okay, we've got to get this into eagleable range. Eagleable. It's a word. Look it up in the Ryan Gamer Dictionary. In the last game, you could hit this ball and you could drive it over that creek there, right? And in the classic Tiger Woods games, you could hit the power boost, right? Keep tapping the A button or R1 button, and you keep tapping that boost button. I think it was R1, right? A or R1. I think you could change it.
Shot
but yeah, you could keep tapping the button and you could boost it over that river, creek, ocean, whatever you call it, waterfall. In this game, you can't even get there. And we can't get there in 2, but we have to give ourselves the best chance to eagle, which means putting this in this fairway and holing out. Thank you, thank you, thank you to AG for kicking that ball into the fairway. 308 yards! What? Excuse me? Were you all that have played this course in this game, were you all laughing when I was setting up that shot? Like, just wait till Ryan finds out. The worst finishing golf hole in golf history. Okay, tier 3 is on the line, everybody.
Shot?
We are not there. There's a reason tier 3 and tier 4 are right there. Because they're both supposed to basically be impossible, right? So tier 3, 4. 4 is impossible tier, but tier 3 over, it's only 3 off of the impossible tier, right? So it's basically impossible too. You don't see too many tier 3 activations, right? Here we are. for 2 weeks in a row. This is a great accomplishment this week if we can do it, but we were so close to impossible, everybody. So close. But you all realize we never could have birdied this last hole. Even if we would have parred the last one, there's no shot we could have birdied this. Like, we would have to hole out from here. So let's pretend. Let's see. If we hole this out, we would have won. Let's pretend we're 1 over right now. Just for demonstration purposes, because this is where we would be. The shot setup would not have been different. There's nothing else we could have done with our distance. So here we go. Oh, we saved.
Oh, the
no,
fried egg.
It plugged.
Let's see how you get this out of there.
Okay, this course is like, Ryan, you've done too well today. You've done too well. We're here to humble you. Okay, we'll have to bogey this. You're kidding.
All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting.
This is for the challenge. This is for tier 3. If not, this is the most painful tier 2, right? This is a tier 2, the most painful because you're 1 off at tier 3, right? Big difference between 8 over and 3 over, right? Please, please, come on. 1 time, everybody. 1 time.
Oh, that chip was robbed from you.
That chip was robbed for us, or from us, as John said. Yeah. What a heartbreaking finish to a fantastic round of golf, right?
To the right.
Okay, let's make this for 4 over, though. 1 off at tier 3. Do not miss this long, I can tell you that.
No, not enough muscle into that one.
Our second triple bogey of the day. You get rid of those 2 triple bogeys? What's our score? Well, amazing.
And I got lost in that. Your round's over already. I thought we just started.
John, no, it feels like we've been here for 5 days. John was having a blast out there. I'm sure you were, John. I'm sure you were having a blast. Oh my, you know, what a battle. We fought. I mean, that was an insane round of golf. Like, it really was. That's one of the best rounds of golf I've played in this game. That's an insane course, insane distances. We had an eagle splash in, right? And we had a birdie chip in. And the unfortunate part about that is, well, that's challenge tier 1 activated, tier 2 activated, tier 3, no, tier 4, no. Oh, birdie on 15 to get us right there. A par on 16. And then number 17. We revisited that hole. And that's when I knew that these last 2 holes are insane. Like, I remembered at that point. And that pick shot, it just flew out of that sand. The sand didn't even affect it. And it just kept going off the green. Almost chipped it in, though. Can't really be upset about the effort there. We almost made that for par. Even if we did, you know, that last hole is nuts. So 2 over on the front, 3 over on the back. That's a tier 3 on the front, just counting the front. A tier 3 on the back, just counting the back. But a tier 2 overall with the 5 over 77. Yeah, that was a blast, though. I mean, listen, we fought. We had that huge eagle hole out. It was a big risk to go for that, and it paid off because we gave ourselves a chance to win that. And you better believe I'm always playing for tier 4 activation. Yeah, it's awesome when you activate any of the tiers, right? It's an achievement just to activate 18 over or better. But like, you're trying in that 1 round, you're trying to activate all 4 tiers and you're trying to do the impossible. We almost did it, but At the end of the day, we didn't. And we fought, though. We did. We fought. We gave it our all. 57 fairways in regulation, 22 greens. You can't hit greens on that course. Greek Isles, phenomenal. AG did a fantastic job. What a legend. He's created so many great courses and is bringing them into 2K25 as well. And wow, this course was incredible in this game. I mean, just phenomenal. And putting was good. I mean, actually really good. Birdie conversion was insane, but we only hit 4 greens, right? So yeah, there's that 1 eagle, 3 birdies, believe it or not, but 8 pars and 4 bogeys and 2 triples. The triples lost us the challenge, right? Without the triples, we win, right? I mean, it's now, okay. If the triples were traded for pars, right? You're like, Ryan, you realize, yeah, those triples, if they were doubles, you still lose. And that's true, right? That is true. But it would have been a lot closer. I mean, I fought and we played a really good round on an extremely impossible golf course. I'm very proud of the way we played and can't wait to see what we have in store next week in the Impossible Challenge series. I typically post these on Friday mornings or Saturday afternoons. If you all have a new Impossible Challenge course that's been created or one you want to see me play that was from 2K23 here into 2K25, let me know in a comment. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.